we are going to practice some of the shapes that we need to do for our round-offs and our flicks. So we're not going to do any round-offs or flicks today, but we're going to practice the things and the shapes that we need. So when you get back into the gym, your coaches will be able to go, right, I need you to do this shape and do it perfectly straight away. So we're practicing our shapes for our round-offs and our flicks. So, are you ready? We're going to do a warm-up first. We're going to do a warm-up that is focusing on making sure that our legs are ready to do lots of tumbling. So, it's going to be very leg-based. We're going to start with doing our squats or our squat jumps. So, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So, you're going to have your feet apart, your toes facing forwards. You're going to bend your knees like this. And then you're going to do a big jump in the air like that. And then you're going to come back down to this squat shape. So you're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, just like that. So that's your first set of exercises. So your second set, you're going to stay in that squat shape with your toes pointing forwards. You're going to bend your knees and you're going to do tiny little bounces with your knees bent and your toes facing forwards. What I don't want to see is loads of this, because that's not what we're doing. We're just doing tiny, tiny little bounces, just like that. Then, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. You're going to turn to the side with one foot in front. You're going to bend your knee, so your back knee is almost touching the floor, but not quite. You're then going to jump and swap feet like this. Jump and swap feet. Jump, swap feet, jump and swap feet. Just like that. So they're your first three exercises. Don't worry, I'll do them with you, so you don't get confused. Your fourth exercise, you're going to put one foot in front again. You're going to bend your knee, and you know those little bounces we did at the start. You're going to do those bounces again with one foot in front. Then you do both the last sets of exercises again. So you do your big jumps, where you swap, and then you put your other foot in front, and you do little bounces like this. So just tiny little bounces. Then, so that's the first 6 exercises done. The next exercise, you've got 2 left after this. You're going to take your right foot and put it behind your body. You're going to bend that in both of your knees. So you're doing a curtsy shape. And then you're going to jump with one foot in the air. And you're going to do a big hop like this, all the way. And then you're going to do exactly the same, but put the other foot behind. So you're going to hop and come back down, hop and back down like that. So I'll do them with you. I'm not going to do a whole set of exercises, but I'll do a couple and then I'll tell you to keep going. So, and I'll count you in and out with our music. So are you ready? So you're going to start with your squat jumps. So feet apart, toes facing forwards. We're going to do big jumps. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Big jumps. Like this. That's it, big jumps. Who can go the highest? That's it, keep going. Don't want you to stop, keep going. Well done. Big jumps. Little bounces. Try and keep your back really straight. That's it, straight back. Bend those knees. Keep going. That's it. Don't stop. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, next up. One foot in front. Like this. We're going to do our big jumps like this. 1. Go big jumps. And swap. And swap. Keep going. Don't stop. I'm watching. That's it. Keep going. Well done. Don't stop. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, now 1 foot in front. And we're going to do our little bounces like this. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Little bounces. That's it. One foot in front. Good job. Keep going. Don't stop. Well done. Little bounces. Hands by your side. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, now we're going to our jumps again, so where you swap feet. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Big swap feet. That's it. Keep going. I'm watching. Good job. Keep going. Well done, everybody. Big jump and swap. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, now you're going to put the other foot in front. And you're going to do your little bounces. Hands by your side. Straight back. 2, 1. Little bounces. Just like that. Keep going. Don't stop. Well done. Keep going. Well done. Nearly finished. 2, 1. Stop. Now you're going to put your right foot behind you like this. You're going to do a big hop up to the ceiling. Like that. 3, 2, 1. Hops. Like this. That's it. Keep going. Don't stop. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Now you're going to do the same on your left foot. So put your left foot behind and big hops. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Go big hops. So make that foot goes all the way behind you like you're doing big hands. That's it. Keep going. Well done. Nearly finished. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, good job. Let's get stretched. So we're going to be doing lots of work on our flics or our flip shapes and our round-off shapes. It's really important we get our wrists stretched today. So can we start with putting our hands on our hips and looking up at the ceiling? Keep copying me. I'm going to tell you in a little bit more detail what we're going to do today. So we're going to start by doing a little bit of flexibility work for our shoulders and making sure they're really strong. So we're going to do another Tabata, but only one, where we do our shoulder strengthening and flexibility. Start with your arms. To make sure that when we do our flicks and our round-offs, our shoulders are so strong that we get lots of power from the floor, which will mean that we can do our top backs and our even bigger back somersaults, or even multiple flicks. So it's really important, other arm, that we make sure that we've got lovely, strong and flexible shoulders, so we can do that. It also means if we have lovely, flexible shoulders, we'll find things like standing flicks more easy. So, or easier even. So it's really important, both arms, that we make sure that our shoulders are lovely and strong, but also really flexible, so that we can do our round-offs and our flicks. Keep going, you're going to lean over to the side. That's it, leaning over to the side. And stretch, leaning over to the other side. And stretch to the side. And stretch to the other side. And arms up by your ears, and I want you to lean forwards to your flat back shape. So arms up into your ears. Imagine having such a straight back that your grown-ups could eat their dinner off it. So you've got to imagine that you're the plate, you're the table even. And stretching up. Arms up to the ceiling and touch the floor. And hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together. And start bouncing those knees. And stretching. So once we've done our shoulder work and our shoulder conditioning, we're going to move on, sitting in pike. And we're going to do a little bit of work on shaping our round-offs. So good toes and bad toes. So we're going to do a little bit of work on how to make sure that we've got a fantastic entry into our round-off, so doing our hurdle steps and our lovely lunge, because that is where we get loads of our power for our round-off. One good toe, one bad toe. Swap. And then also, how we make sure we come out of our round-off in a nice shape. Because if we come out of our round-off in the wrong shape, you're going to really struggle to reach forward to touch your toes and hold. You're going to really struggle to put a lovely flick or even a back somersault onto your round-off. So it's really important that we learn to come out of our round-off in a good shape. Okay, feet in the straddle and reaching over. So that's what's next on our list. And then stretching up. Once we've done that, we will do a little bit of work on our flick shape. So again, we're not going to do a flick, but we're going to work on having a really nice shape so that when you come to learning your flicks with your coaches, when you're back in the gym, they're easy peasy and you can do them perfectly, pretty much straight away. So that's the plan for today. And hands in the middle. And that will take us to the end of our session, which will be very exciting because then next week we'll be back in the gym. Well done. Okay, onto your hands and knees, start stretching out your wrists. The only thing you need for today's session is a nice big cushion. So if you've got like a sofa cushion or a mat, so if you've got a panel mat which you can fold up, that will also work absolutely fine. So you need something like that. They're not an essential, so if you don't have them and can't get them, don't worry, they'll be useful if you can have them. And then the other thing is if you're near a sofa or bed, that will also be really useful. So they're the things you need for today. Okay, hands together, stretching out. And make waves. Okay, let's do our splits. One foot in front and leaning forwards. Push your hips down to the floor. Well done. And push backwards. Make that leg at the front nice and straight. Put your nose on your knee. That's it. Okay, and you're going to slide into your splits. I'm not going to do my splits because I'll hurt myself. But everyone else slide into your splits and you're going to hold your splits. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give your legs a shake. Other foot in front. Leaning forwards, hips to the floor. Well done. And pushing backwards. Straighten this knee. Nose to your knee. Stretching out your splits. And hold. Well done. And slide into your splits. So that's it. Show me those lovely, nice splits. Try and get your legs really straight. If you're flat, get your arms up as well. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Right, we'll do our frog's legs. So knees apart, hands on the floor, and push your hips down. That's it. Well done. Hips all the way down, as close to the floor as you can go. Make sure you're on your elbows. Well done. Okay, can we try our box split? So onto your hands, feet apart, and slide down as far as you can go into box splits. Oh, look, we've got Josie back. That's exciting. So hold those box splits. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Good job, everybody. Right. Can you lie on your tummies and start stretching out your backs? So stretching out, hips down to the floor. That's it, and stretching out in your seal shape. And pushing back, hips, shoulders down to the floor. And forwards like a seal. And backwards. Well done. Okay, can you lie on your backs and show me your bridges, everybody? So lie on your backs and you're going to show me your bridges. So remember, we did lots of practice on these last week, so I want to see how good they're looking this week. Pushing up, feet up together if you can. So try and get those feet together in straight legs. Well done. Lovely job, guys. Fantastic. Okie dokie. Right, if you're all feeling warm, let's get going. So, the first thing we're going to do, like I said, is going to be our shoulder conditioning. So you're going to start by sitting on your knees. In our kneeling handstand shape. So you're going to be in your kneeling handstand shape. So you're going to be up on your knees, hands up like this, hands in. And from there, you're going to do shoulder shrugs. So you're going to lift your shoulders up and down. It should only be your shoulders moving. So it shouldn't be your arms bending. It's just your shoulders moving. So your shoulders are going up and down. Then, from there, you're going to need your sofa or your bed, and you're going to do a tucked handstand thing. So, you're going to do your tucked handstand, knees up on your sofa, and you're going to lift your bottom up. And what I want you to try and do is get your shoulders as close into your sofa as possible. So you're really stretching this part of your body. So you should be really stretching here and making those as open as possible. Then, it's my favourite one of these, because it's got a funny name. We're going to do our hopping inchworms. So, you start in a pipe standing shape like this. From there, you pop your shoulders and you go all the way out into front support, and then you jump your knees, your toes in to pike stand again. So Josie's going to do one more, and what I want you to notice is that at no point do her arms or her legs bend. It's only her shoulders working, and then her toes when she's jumping back in again. So that's the third exercise. Then you're going to put your elbows on your sofa or your bed. And we're going to do another stretching exercise. So you're going to kneel down, or if you're quite small, you'll need to stand. You're going to put your shoulders, you're going to put your elbows on your bed or your sofa, like this. You're going to bend your arms, and then push your shoulders down to the floor, like this. So pushing your shoulders as close to the floor as possible. What I want you to try and do, and focus on, is making sure one of the temptations with this is that our hands come together like this. And I don't want your hands to come together like that. I want you to try and keep your hands in line with your elbows like this. So you should be in that shape with your hands directly upwards. So that's the next exercise. Then you've got and you're going to sit in front support. So you're going to go into your lovely front support shape, and you're going to do shoulder shrugs. So you're just going up and down with only your shoulders, remember? So we're going up and down with our shoulders, keeping our hands on the floor. Then you're going to push up into bridge, and you're going to hold your bridge shape. Then, 2 exercises left. You're going to do your L-kick handstand. So you're going to put your feet up on your sofa, like this. And if you're littler and a little bit newer to gym, you're just going to hold your handstand shape. If you're a little bit more experienced and you want to make it a bit harder, you're going to do your shoulder shrugs while you're upside down. So again, it's just your shoulders moving. Josie's not bending her arms. And then the last one you're going to do is, this one's really easy. You're going to stand in the middle with your arms by your side. And you're just going to lift your arms up as close to your ears as possible, keeping them in line and not letting your back go like this. So your back's got to stay really straight and your arms are just moving up and down. And if Josie faces the front, you will see that her hands stay in line with her shoulders. So her arms aren't really wide. They're going really tight by her sides and then up as close to your ears as you can without arching your back. If you notice that your back is arching, then stop. So I can only go up to here before my back arches, so I would stop there. Do we understand, everybody? Don't worry, I will tell you what exercise you've got to do next. So, we're starting with our shoulder shrugs on our knees. Are you ready? So, arms up by your ears, and you're going to do your shoulder shrugs. Okay, next up you've got your tucked handstand. So tucked handstand, 3, 2, so I'll pause it there because it was a bit quick. So ready for your tucked handstand shape next. So knees up on your sofa. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So try and get those shoulders as close to the bed as possible. That's it. So hands really close. Keep going. Well done. Keep holding. Get those shoulders as close to the sofa as possible. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, next up we've got our hopping inchworms. So you're going to stand in your pike shape, hop yourself out to front support, and then hop your toes in. Are you ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Hop those shoulders all the way out, and then bounce your toes in. And hops. Well done, everyone. 3, 2, 1, stop. Right, next up, you're going back to your sofa and you're putting your elbows up on your sofa with your fingertips facing the ceiling. Are you ready? So that's it, you're going to push those shoulders down. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Shoulders down to the floor, hands facing the ceiling. Good job, everyone. Remember to bend those arms, have your fingers pointing upwards. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, stop. Right. The next one we've got, we're going to sit in front support, or not sit, but go into front support, and you're going to do your shoulder shrugs whilst you're in that lovely front support shape. Are you ready? Into front support. 3, 2, 1, go. So big shoulder shrugs. So just using your shoulders, don't bend those arms. Straight arms. Well done, everyone. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, stop. Right. The next one we're going to do, we're going to push up to bridge. So you're just going to hold your bridge, feet together and straight arms. Are you ready? Lie down. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bridge. So pushing up, try and hold that bridge shape all the time. Keep going. So bridge, keep going, don't stop. Fantastic, guys, well done. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, come down. Next up, you're going to do your L-shaped handstand. So putting your feet up on the sofa or bed, you're going to do that L-shaped handstand. If you're a little bit older and experienced, try doing your shoulder shrugs in handstand. Are you ready? Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So shoulder shrugs while you're upside down. Or just holding that shape. If you're just holding it, make sure your shape's really good so your bottom's all the way over your head. Good. Keep those arms straight. 2, 1, stop. Right. The last ones, we're on to our last exercise. Arms by our sides, and we're going to lift them all the way up to our ears, and then all the way back down again. Are you ready? So keeping those arms really straight. Standing up tall. 3, 2, 1. Arms all the way up to our ears. And then back down again. Make sure your arms are really straight here, everybody. That's it. Hands facing each other. Make sure they're really close. 2, 1, and relax. Well done, everybody. That was a really good effort. Some of those exercises are quite tricky and you won't have done them before. So it's well done for giving them a really good go. Right, grab yourself a drink if you need it. And then we're going to move on and try some RoundOffs. So, well, let me just move this way first. So, that's it. Have a drink. Right, okay, so if you've got a wall nearby, that might be really useful, but it's not essential. If you don't have a wall, you'll just have to try and adapt and do them in the middle. So, we're now going to do a set of exercises that I've used for our RoundOffs. So the first one, you're going to start on your knees. with your knees touching the wall. Or you're just the middle. You're then going to put your arms up by your ears, like this. You're going to round your back, so you've got this lovely shape here, and lean back slightly on your knees. So you're leaning back, so you've got a lovely little hole here with your arms glued to your ears. So can everybody practice that shape for me? I want everyone to have a go. So practice, and then we're going to try it all together. If I see some, I'm going to have a look, and if I've got some things to say that will help you all, I will say them. So I need to see people practicing. Go on then. Good. So make sure that your arms are glued into those ears. Even if you're not by a wall, those arms can still be hiding those ears. Don't want to see your ears. That's it. So keep practicing. Make sure you're sitting up tall. Good. I'm seeing some really good shapes. I'm really impressed with your rounded backs, your attempt at your rounded backs. That's a really hard shape to hold. So make sure you're holding that lovely rounded back. I am seeing a few arms that look like this. We can't do a round off with bent arms, so you've got to have lovely straight arms like Josie. So that's it. Keep practicing. Well done. Fantastic shapes, everybody. Right. Okay, we're going to do that all together. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. We're going to do it twice. So everybody up nice and tall on your wall or by your wall. And get ready. When I say go, you're going to lean back. So ready, steady, go. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. That was a really good effort. We're going to do it one more time. So this time, make sure that your knees are glued together, your arms are nice and straight, and I can't see your ears. Those are the things I want you to really focus on. Are you ready? So kneeling up against your wall. Ready, steady, go. 1, 2, round those backs. 3, make sure your chest is in. 4, 5, 6, make sure you're kneeling up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, fantastic first effort. Right, the next thing we're going to practice for a round off, and when we've been practicing these and we do our handstands and our cartwheels, it's really important we've got a lovely low lunge. So Joseph, can you show me the lunge we're doing for a round off? You don't have to against the wall. Just hold a lunge shape on the floor for me. So this is the lunge we want into our round off like this, here. So when we're doing a round off, one key problem that I see as a coach is people going into their round off like this. Now the problem with that is if your arms are up here, it takes longer to get those hands on the floor, which means you don't get as much power. The quicker you can get your hands on the floor, the more power you're going to get in that round off, which means the more energy and effort you'll get into those flicks. So what I'd like everyone to do now is show me this lovely long lunge shape that Josie did here, with your front knee bent, your back leg straight, your back nice and rounded, so don't have a straight back, don't be looking like this. Hands in, or we don't want to be down there either. You want to be in a nice straight shape, arms into those ears, and you're going to hold that shape. So can I see everybody holding their lunge shape like that? And again, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Oh, Isla, that's a really good one. So Isla M, that's a really good one. Can you make your front leg even more bent? Just a little bit. Oh, yeah, good girl. Let's see what else. Lily C, that's a really good one as well. Good, Charlotte, you're a little bit low with your chest, so lift your arms up just a little bit. That's it. So you're not quite you shouldn't be looking at the floor, you should be sort of looking forwards. Well done. Nice, Lola. Let's see what else I can see. Keep holding good, Emily. Maybe a little bit lower with those hands. So reach forwards just a little bit more and round that back. Good, Sapphire. Good, Isla. So, right, we're going to hold those ones all together. So, can everybody get ready to hold their lunge for 10 seconds? Ready, steady, hold. 1, 2, high goes ears. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, so a few things I'm seeing is, so a couple of things I'm seeing is people reaching down to the floor like this, in this shape. I don't want that because we don't want our hands to come too close to our foot because otherwise we won't get a nice round-off shape. So yes, you've got to lean forwards or lean down. You've also got to reach forwards. You want to be reaching forward, so you're almost going to fall over. So we're going to do one more round. We're just holding that lunge shape, and we're going to hold and try and reach forwards as far as we can go. Are you ready? Steady. Hold your lunge. 1, 2, 3. Arms up. High goes ears. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, everybody. Right, the next thing we're going to do is, again, you're going to need to go back to your wall for this. So if you've got a wall nearby, use that. We're now going to practice our lunge going up against the wall. So to practice where our arms should be going. So Joseph's going to show you first, and then we're going to explain and talk through it. So this is what we're aiming for. Just like this. So, come back to me, Jose. As you saw, Josie did a big step. She lifted her knee, her toe, up towards her knee, and then reached forwards. So she was almost falling against her wall. So if Josie didn't have the wall there, she would fall forwards. So you want to be so off balance, reaching so far forwards, that if your wall wasn't there, you would be falling over. If you haven't got a wall, can you do it into a step lunge just here? If you haven't got a wall that you can use, what I want you to do is exactly the same, but just into a big step forwards like that. But if you have got a wall, try and do it up against there. So can I see everybody practicing that shape for me, either using your wall or on the floor? So we should end, knee in, and this lovely rounded shape falling forwards against our wall. Go on then, everybody, let's have a practice. Good, Ella. That's a really nice one there, good girl. That's it, keep going. Also a really good job, Emma, that's a really nice one. So what I'm seeing, the ones that are really good, I'm seeing that their arms are squeezed into their ears like this. So they haven't got wide hands, their arms are really close, and they're doing all their really nice shapes. So let's see what you can do. I'm still watching. Lovely, Ellie, lift that knee maybe a little bit higher. Good, Maya. Good, Molly. I reckon you could reach forwards a little bit more, so don't be afraid to do that big step forwards into it, into that lovely lunge. Good, Sarah, well done. Good, Isla W. I reckon those arms could have been even closer. Good, Bella. Who else can I see? Good, Charlotte, point that toe, and I reckon you could be a little bit further away from your wall, so you're leaning forwards even more. Good, Addison, I really like that shape, good girl. Good. If you're doing it, I just want you to watch, so just hold it there for 1 second. I want you to watch where Josie's arms are coming from. So watch how Josie's arms move. And this is the same if you're doing it in the middle or just up against the wall. So you watch, so Josie's arms come underneath her body like this. So can you do one where your arms come over the top? What I don't want to see is this. Arms going over the top like you're swimming. So we're not swimming like this. Our arms have got to come underneath our body like when we do our handstand hops, because that's how we get our power. So now when you're practicing, practice those arms coming forwards like this. Go on then, everybody. Well done. What else can I see? Oh, good, Ellen. I reckon you could even be another half a step back from your wall. Good, well done. Good, Sapphire. Make sure those arms come from underneath your body and don't go over the top. Well done. Make sure those knees stay, that toe comes right into your knee. Don't let it go behind you. Otherwise, you're going to struggle when you try and do a round off. You'll have stray legs. Well done. Okay, hold it there, everybody. Really good effort. That was a really good try at doing that round off shape. And like I said, better our shapes are in our round-offs, the easier it's going to be to get lots of power out of them. So the easier you're going to find it to tumble. So those are really good things to practice. Right. Next up, we're going to practice the hurdle step. So a hurdle step is how we get into our round-off. So Joe, take half a step forwards and show me what a hurdle step looks like. So this is what a hurdle step looks like. It's a big jump into 2 little steps, and that second step is where your round-off comes in. So she's going to show you again. So Josie starts with her feet together. She does a big jump forwards, not up. So it's got to go forwards. And then she does 2 big steps traveling forwards. And she lands in that lovely lunge shape. So can I see everybody having a go at doing a hurdle step into a lunge? The longer your hurdle step is, the better. So practice doing a nice long jump and then 2 big steps. If you're feeling like you're falling forwards, that's actually quite good because we want to be traveling forwards. Good job, Anae. Remember to start with your feet together. So start with those feet together and do a big jump first. That's it. Keep going. Oh, good effort, Isla M. Who else can I see doing some good ones? Good, Emma. I really like that as well. Maya, remember to start with those feet together. Good, Paris. That was a really good effort. Remember when you step forwards, those arms have got to be straight. We can't do round off with bent arms. Good, Charlotte. That was a really good one. Good, Jasmine. Also a good effort. Make sure you make those steps nice and big. Good try, Isla B. Remember you start with those feet together. Well done. Last couple of goes. Good try, Sapphire. Well done. Good try, Ellen. Remember to do 2 big steps. Good try, Addison. Try not to make your arms do a whole big circle. We just want those arms to come from underneath us. Right. Have another couple of goes. Fantastic. Right. The last thing we're going to try, before we move on to trying our flics, we're going to do our needle kicks into our rounded back shape. So you're going to start on your knee like this. Move half a thing forwards for me. So you're going to do 3 needle kicks like this. You're going to kick up and then back down to your knee. And then on the third one, you're going to stand with your feet together, lift up onto your tippy toes, and have this nice long tall shape here. So Josie's going to show you one more. They should be quite quick, but we should still have lovely straight legs and nice tight knees. So you're going to go kick and down, kick, down, kick and stand with your toes together and then up nice and high. So can I see everyone giving that one a go, please? That's it, well done. So nice big kicks. Well done. Make sure those arms, when you're doing those kicks, make sure your arms are glued to those ears. Don't want to see them coming all the way out to the sides. That's it. Nice, well done. And make sure when we come back to our kneeling shape, we're coming up with a nice straight back, so I don't see anybody leaning forwards in that kneel. Good. Have one more go at doing that exercise. Fantastic. Right, stop there. Right, so there are our exercises for our round-offs. So we're now going to try some exercises for our flicks. So what we're going to start with is we're going to sit on our bottom and you're going to show me a back support. But what I want you to focus on is lifting your hips up as high as you can. So you're going to show me a back support like this. Lifting those hips up, keeping that head in. So I don't want to see your head looking back at the ceiling. It should be in on your chest, just like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold your back support shape for 10 seconds. We're then going to do 10 back support lifts on my count. So Josie's going to show you what a back support lift looks like. You come up and then down, up and down. And what I want to see is you going up nice and fast. So you're pushing those hips up nice and fast and forwards. So up and then down quite slowly. So you go up and then, you're supposed to on anything on that one, Joyce. So you go up and then down. So we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Then we're going to do 10 lifts. And we're going to do that 2 times on my count. Are you ready? Okay. Ready, steady, go. Hold back support. 1, feet together. 2, 3, hips up high. 4, 5, 6, on your hands. 7, 8, 9, 10. Go lifts. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. 1, 2, 3. How high can you make your hips? 4, 5, 6. Straight legs. 7, 8, 9, 10. Lifts. 1 and 2. Straight legs. 3 and 4. On your hands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic, good effort. Right, now I would like you to find your wall again. So you're going to find your wall. You're going to do a wall sit. So you're going to sort of sit against the wall with your feet out in front like this. So like you're sitting on a chair, but you're going to have to use your leg muscles. And then from there, what you're going to do, you're going to have your arms by your sides, and you're going to quickly lift your arms up to your ears, and then back down again. So you're going to lift up 1, and then back down. Be careful if you're using the wall that you don't smack your hands on the wall, because that will hurt your knuckles. So slow down as you get close to the top. But I still want to see this bit nice and fast. So you're going to come up, and then back down again. So, can you find the wall? We're going to do 10 of those on my count. Are you ready? Steady, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Fantastic job. Right, for the next one, you're going to need a big cushion, or you do it on the floor, but you just need to be a little bit careful. So, you need a big cushion. You're going to sit down on the bottom in front of the cushion in a pipe shape like this. Remember, you can use a panel mat for this as well. If you don't have either, do it on the floor, but just make sure you don't do it too fast or you're going to hit your head on the floor. So, from your pipe shape, you're going to put your hands on the floor. From there, you're going to lift up, and you're going to bring your arms back to your ears nice and fast. You're going to lie down on your cushion and lift your hips up to the ceiling. So Josie's going to show you one. So you should end up in this lovely shape there. So you're looking like a bit of a rainbow. So you're in a bit of a rainbow shape, but you go really fast, and you lift those hips. So can everybody do 5 of those in their own time? So let's have a look. In fact, do 10 of those in your own time. Good, Lola. Slow it down. See if you get those hips even higher. That's it. Make sure the really important thing here is that we're lifting our bottom off the floor. So we want our bottom to be coming off the floor nice and high. Well done. I'm seeing lots of people giving this a good go. Jasmine, try and get those feet together, because we want to have lovely straight legs and feet together in our flicks. So squeeze those ankles together. Keep going. Good, Isla W. Well done. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Good, Ellie. Good, Alana. See if you can lift those hips even higher. Good. Point your toes, Maya. Good, Lily. Lily, see, that was a really good one. I really liked your hip lift. That's it. Keep going. Last couple of goes. Fantastic. Right. For the last one, if you've got a bed or a sofa or a big thing that you can do this on, do it on there, or you just keep doing it on your cushion on the floor. But the last one you practice is using your big sofa or going to sit in front, or you're going to kneel in front, not kneel, you're going to sit in a wall sit shape just in front of it like this. So like Josie is, arms down by your sides, and from there you're going to push your legs straight, you're going to push back along your bed, and you're going to lift, you're going to end up in this lovely open arch shape. So Josie's going to show you one more. Make sure you've got enough space to do this, and if you haven't, just keep doing it on the floor like we were doing it a second ago. So you start with your feet together, hands by your sides, and then you push, and you push backwards. You try and get back as far as you can. So can I see people giving that one a go, or just still practicing on the floor? Doesn't matter where you do it, just make sure you've got lots of space and you're not going to hit the wall or anything. Good, well done everyone. Good, Lily, well done. Good, Isla. Isla W, just keep those legs straight. Good, Emma. Good. Isla M, now can you make your legs really straight and try and show me that lovely arms and legs? Oh, loads better, well done. Well done, last goes then everybody. Fantastic. Okay, everybody stop there. We are out of time. Well done today. You all did an absolutely fantastic job. I hope you enjoyed that session. I know thinking about learning our round-offs and our flicks is quite exciting. So I hope you had a lot of fun. And next week, if you're in on a Saturday, I will see you next Saturday. So goodbye, everybody, and I'll see you really, really soon.